All right. Hey, Rich, let's watch this gem.
It was a dirty,
Mr.
and it's
President,
happening again right
you
now
Oh,
in
yeah.
never
California.
presented evidence
It's happening
that the
right
2020
now in
election
Unless he,
was
California.
but so the
rigged.
last
Right
election
now, it's
wasn't though, because
look
he
at what's
won,
Where's
happening
the
in
right?
evidence
California.
to that?
It's
The
4
Republicans are
days
doing well in
in
California.
California. It's no, they're not.
But
They're,
it's the
they're
whole system
dropping
is
fast
rigged.
because
It's
it's
the
a
whole
rigged
system.
election. Let me tell you,
Well, then how'd you
it's
win, fucking
4
asshole?
days, and they aren't even close to coming up with
That's
it.
how they
You
count
know
the
why they're
votes in
doing that? Because
California.
they're cheating on the election.
There's what? Do you have evidence?
They're,
All I have
To
to do is
support
all I
look.
have
He
that?
to do
doesn't
is look.
read. He
All I
doesn't
have to
look
do
at
is
That's
look,
not
nothing.
and I
evidence.
He
listen, and I
knows.
listen to
He just
people, and
knows.
let's see what
Like he
happens.
just
So
assumes
that's
because
not
he
Do you
says
evidence.
it.
think it's appropriate
That's how they
that they
count the votes
do
in
you think it's
California.
appropriate that they have an election and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a
State and
winner?
local officials acknowledge they are slow.
Old
They're
man talk.
urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're
We
urging the
expect
votes to
millions
be
of
counted
votes to be
quick. That's how they
counted in
vote
They're
in
like
crooked.
3
It's just like
California.
seconds.
you're crooked.
Because if it was too fast, then it was
To
rigged.
be
Because
fair,
it's
I'm
the
not
machine. You
crooked,
can't
but
trust the
Really?
machine.
Well, you play right
It's
into
they'll
their
play
hands
both
then.
let's
sides no matter
continue.
You're
what.
either crooked or you're stupid. Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and
But
Meet the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President,
is
Well,
ABC
CBS
and
is crooked
CBS
now.
and
So
CNN.
but Mr.
You're
President,
how do you like
one-sided
that,
crooked
CBS?
networks. All right, let's call
Yeah,
it
Barry
quits because I've
Weiss,
had
you're
Yeah,
enough.
how do you like
crooked
Thanks,
that,
too,
Barry
everybody.
which
Weiss?
we
Mr.
all knew.
You're on the
I
crooked
traveled all the way
media.
to
You're fake
Wisconsin.
news.
I've
I
sat in the
traveled
rain.
I know. I
I've sat in the
traveled
rain
all the
with
way
you
to
for an hour,
Wisconsin.
on and off in the rain, and I've given you enough time. You ought to straighten out your press because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
we
great.
You're
traveled
with a
dishonest.
dishonest
listen,
press.
we
Come on, let's
traveled
go.
all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
Uh, I- uh,
I was thinking we should just maybe do that a short anyway. But you think?
just I was just looking up. I think they found like what was it? Like maybe I forget what it was. I saw stats on that. And it's like out of the 10 million ballots that have been cast since like the 80s in California, it's been like 70, 30,
That's always the
36. It was
case.
like
They always
30,
claim it.
36 or something like that
It's double
that
digit.
were
Like,
actually
yeah.
fraudulent. That's like what that's the number is so low. Yeah, there's going to be dumb people that go out there and do it. Every single time, there's always some dumb. I'm going to see if I can just cast 2 ballots, and oops, now you're in jail because you can't do it. They know the stuff is
Meanwhile,
so secure.
you were the fucking president. What did you do to become president if not go through the election process in America? You're claiming is rigged and fucking. Like,
Well, it wasn't rigged when he won. It's only rigged when somebody else wins. He went through 66 court proceedings for the 2020 election. 66, and he showed up with no
and
evidence.
all of them,
Zero.
So you think this pile of evidence he's claiming that's the most evidence there ever is for any case ever. The fuck does that even mean?
All you gotta do is
Like,
look at it. Just look at it.
meanwhile,
Just
the
look
Epstein
at what
file
happened.
probably is the most evidence of any case ever.
Right.
Like, but anyways.
Just look at it. Just look at I called and congratulated the guy, and then they kept counting the ballots. Well, yeah, they're not all counted. There's millions of people in that state. What do you think? It's like instantaneous? No, it's not. It takes a hot minute. Our elections used to not be certified till like March. But originally, the president used to be sworn in March. Back when we had fewer people because it took so long to count them all.
Right.
I mean, the fact that we're now swearing them in January shows how much better at counting
Right.
we've gotten. And how many recounts did Georgia do? 6? You know? And it just
But
kept
how it's
finding
just how
more.
impatient we've gotten as a society to where we expect to know that day. Like,
I don't get
basically,
it. I
in a
never
couple days.
expected. I've never expected it. There's 350 million people in this country, minimum. You know, I'd have to look
And
at
we
it again,
and
but I
we
think I'm
cut and
close on
cut
that
the
number.
budget of bureaucracy. Who do you think the fuck is counting these? You know,
Right.
you cut and defund all this shit, and then expect it to still be done that day. You know, like no government, and they cut everything, but then they're like, "Where's my mail?" They're fucking idiots. Why
What a
is it?
thin
Goddamn
skin.
it, government's good for nothing. And then they no more government. Where's my mail? How come this pothole ain't been fixed? Like,
Right. Unless you're in New York, Mom Donnie's
Cov-
fixing the shit out of those potholes. Oh, we
dude,
just pissed
yeah.
every MAGA fucker off in the
Speaking
country.
of, dude, we gotta watch. I might check out the finals tonight. I'm not a huge basketball fan, but Trump's appearing at the finals. You'd be seeing this story that's going
Oh
around.
yeah, there's so many of them standing out there saying, don't come, don't. What do you do? Like,
Because dude, well, that's what I want to see because he doesn't get booed enough at NFL games. He's about to get booed because if anybody hates him, it's New Yorkers, dude.
right. Well, because they all know he's
Yeah.
such a shyster motherfucker.
Right. They know exactly who he is. He's not fooling them.
Right.
He might have a couple billionaire buddies in his penthouse or in his box suite, whatever. But
Will he
watch
though?
Mamdani. Watch it. Oh, you know what's going to be great though? They should have a camera on Trump's face when he walks in getting booed and keep that fucking camera on his face when Mamdani walks in and hear the difference. And I want to see his face then because that's what he's going to.
He's
That
gained-
motherfucker is going to feel it then.
He's gained percentage points since he's took office, which is rare for New York. He's actually gained likability.
Popularity. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gained it.
Because he's
is
just
not
doing
something that
like a fucking politician that actually does what he says he's gonna do. What
I
the
know.
hell? Like, you would think like people are like, people like this? Oh, like. Well, yeah. If you actually do it, you're gonna say maybe your likability and your approvability and your actual like constituency and everything goes
Right.
up. Like he's gonna
Right.
be mayor for a while. He's gonna have a very big political career now.
Yeah,
He's already crushing it. Like, if he keeps on this track, dude,
He can't be president.
Yeah, he's not born in America, right? I did see something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he can't be president.
hey, mayor of New York's pretty damn good, though. You can, that's
Senator,
governor. So
governor, yeah,
there's
senator.
a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, be the governor of New York. There you go.
You're fake news, and I'm leaving. Oh my God, what a thin-skinned bitch baby.
Well, it's gonna be funny because tomorrow we're gonna see the comparisons of the boos and the cheers of Madani and Trump, and he's gonna say it's fake. It's like his crowd, the
Right.
crowd for his inauguration.
Oh, you mean where Fox News edited out the booze on one of theirs, to whereas everybody else was showing the booze?
Mm-hmm.
There was one of those ones that he showed up to, and Fox edited out the booze for him.
Of course they did. That's ridiculous because it's propaganda, dude.
Yeah,
I like how there's
like,
bigger crowds in Albania protesting than he had it as an inauguration. There's
Dude.
protesting this fucking island that I found
Dude.
out. Did you know that they're like in these plans for this like resort is a huge bunker, military style bunker for billionaires. Like this is their escape because they know what's coming.
So
I
they're
feel
the
like-
enclave now.
Yeah, literally.
Except for it being an oil rig, they're doing a bunker style in Albania.
Like this is their hideout getaway for the end of the world. This is like that guy's talking about AI. They don't care if they kill the society because they're gods in their eyes. Like crazy stuff. Like they're literally these planes have bunkers. This is like their getaway. Like they know what's coming. And the Trump family, Ivanka, she might be smart because she might see the writing on the wall because when people start dragging out the guillotines again or whatever, like their family's right up on the list. But not that we're getting to that point. But
French
you're getting
Revolution
arrested.
Part 2.
Prison. We want freaking prison time for these people. This ain't
Yeah,
ancient times. We want prison time for these people. Real prison time, not a
Right.
fucking resort. You want to throw half of America into a fucking clink, you're getting the same shit. That's what I want.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because even
same
when they
thing's
go to
going on in
prison, I don't.
Jersey.
This Ghislaine Maxwell ain't in fucking prison.
No.
She was for a little bit, but
Yeah. Hopefully she goes back with a new AG. That won't
Yeah.
happen till
Yeah. Who
29
knows
though.
how long?
So yeah,
Yeah.
if Skippy doesn't pardon her before, I swear he's just keeping it in his back pocket for when we
It's
actually
all
do.
done.
Yeah, for once the
When like he's
left.
done, when he skates by through the presidency and the Epstein files still aren't out, that's going to be his last thing that he can do. Finally.
I don't know how much they could push it. It depends on what we get in 27. You know,
But
if
that's what
we
I'm thinking.
get
Like,
Senate,
but
if we
if
get
that would be his last day of presidency, he's going to pardon her because that's like she's a liability to rat him out,
well, what
basically.
day does everybody get inaugurated next January after the midterms? He might do it the day before that because
Oh,
if we
right,
win
because
the
that might if
Senate,
we win, yeah, yeah,
if we win the Senate and
right.
that, you know,
See, and then he's still president. Then he's in a sticky situation, right?
right? So, but please, APAC, please tell us how Graham Plattner's bad. I know he had, I know it, I know, dude. I watched that shit with that girl. Supposedly, it's not true. That's what he said. It never
Mm-hmm.
happened. I believe him.
And what? Yeah, I
Tongue in
know.
cheek.
Well, and he even admits to being a not great boyfriend and a shitty boyfriend, and it's not like we all have
Right.
those times where we grow and we are like learn from mistakes and like nobody's perfect, dude, and he's consistent on his policies and what like that's what
I
I
believe in
want,
who he is
If you
now.
can
Let me put it that way. The
God,
guy
if
he
they
is now that he's showing us, that's what
right,
I believe him to
right.
be.
Yeah.
That because
Because I believe
we've
him. I
got to
believe, like, well, that's the
right.
thing. I don't know. Like, say this victim, and like, you have to believe somebody, and like, I tend to believe victims and stuff.
I always
But
believe
I also
victim.
look at motivations and like, what was her motivations with the Heritage Foundation and stuff? Like, this
Right.
seems fishy as hell. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I take
I
into
know.
context situations, and also like not to excuse anything, I obviously don't want politicians that are abusive or criminal in any way,
Right.
but the where we're at now, if you're gonna nitpick little petals, let's clip the fucking flower at the top then.
Right.
You know, like what are we talking about?
I don't. Yeah. Again, I don't like it. I wish like, but everybody has a past, and at some point in time, if the dude's made his amends and the dude's paid for it,
Yeah,
obviously he has. You know, obviously he wasn't with that girl. Obviously he probably went through a few girlfriends,
right.
you know, that maybe was the one for him, even though his wife is. I'm not saying that either, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like we should be able to all people in their youth, and I look at youth as you're supposed to mess up in your
Hmm.
youth. That's how
Right.
you learn. If you don't mess up, you're never going to learn. You know, that's how the most successful people, and I tell my kids this all the time, that's how the most successful people are successful. You make the mistakes and you pick up, you learn from that, and you don't do it again, and you move on. You know, so we kind of need to get back to where we do that. Obviously, nobody as bad as like Ken Paxton or
Right.
Trump or
Yeah.
any of
Come
those
on.
dudes.
Right. I feel like this like we're talking levels here and like that's the thing is I don't want to excuse anything either and like
Right.
obviously don't
My point is that he doesn't feel like Trump. Like I feel like Trump could still, if he could actually get near one, you know, because he's able to move. He ain't able to move with those cankles he's got. Trump would still do that. I
yeah.
don't think Plattner would still do that.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
feel
Right.
like Plattner would be the guy pulling the guy away from the chick. Like, what the f
Yeah.
are you
Right.
doing?
Yeah.
You know,
Right. Yeah.
is what I'm
Because it's like I
saying.
want the person he is today, right? That deal.
Right.
And not to say he was like on that level or anything, but
I don't know how we
right.
ended up
Like
back on Graham. We
hey,
keep
I mean,
because I
he's
keep
just
seeing all
I'm
kinds of
Donnie and
shit.
Graham. I know, yeah, but that's the thing.
Right.
They're the ones that they need to be talking about in the media and stuff more, and they're not. But that's the whole
But
APOC and
they're also trying to rope Tallarico in on that. And I haven't
mhm.
seen one bad thing on Tallarico. You
Yeah,
know,
he seems
like
like he's pretty like. Teflon, like not like they try and
Right.
throw stuff. Do you see the vegan thing? He's going around because the price of beef's going up so high, and
Even though
he's
I
like,
see him with his big ass rib and his red, white, and
no,
blue.
yeah,
I mean, the
and he'll
ribs
say
out
he eats
here,
meat,
dude.
like, because that's the thing. He was like, he's smart because he was like, yeah, I knew you guys would come out here and try to make controversy because that's all our politics is now is controversy because I said something about vegan food, but
Right.
actually, we all should be embracing vegan food because the price of beef right now, we might be forced to be vegans, and it's like, boom, you know, like, I like it. He's like, oh, okay, all right,
I mean, we overeat on meat to begin with.
yeah,
I'm not saying that's good or bad or anything. I'm just saying we do.
we do,
You
yeah,
know, if you look at other societies throughout the world, they
right.
come over here and they're like, "That's how
Dang,
much
that's your
protein you
portion,
eat."
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
they're like, "Holy shit!"
Right.
You know.
No wonder
Uh,
heart disease rampant there, you know. Right.
right. Yeah. Um. But fucking Trump is thin skinnedness. You're
Little
fucking,
bitch,
and he
man.
always
He's
does it
just such
towards
a
the women
bitch.
too. And
Always.
that's the point.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's my point. He still does it towards
He
the
can't
women.
take it from the women.
He
No, like
can't.
that's the thing
Right.
is he won't sit down in front of like a man that would do that.
Right.
Whereas a woman who like he can't tell when a woman is strong, a strong woman, and is going
Right.
to do that. He just
Right.
looks down at women. He can't
Right.
respect a woman, so he would never see that. Whereas in a
Right.
man, he can see when a man's going to kind of buck up to him,
Right.
but now he won't take it from a woman. That's
Right.
why he flies off the fucking handle
Like
because
he
he's
did.
like his ego is tinier than his little prick. Like,
Right. Right. Does
dude,
he have one of those? I don't
dude,
think he has one
yeah,
of those.
South Park, check it out. It's like that was him, wasn't it? Did he get paid to be on that? He didn't get paid for like a nudity scene. That was real.
That's such a beta move, man. Yeah. I'm alpha. Okay. I'm
Oh no, yeah,
strong, man.
it's such a
Okay.
argumentative child tantrum from a woman that is stronger than you and is composed and talking to the leader of the free world, literally the strong, like, oh God, I can't quotate long enough saying this, saying he's the strongest man of power in the world, quote unquote.
No,
You
he's
know,
not.
she's sitting down in front of him, keeping composed, and you're a little
Right.
bitch.
Right. No president should act like that. They shouldn't.
No. Like, I
Because
want
he's
to
getting called
put it
out.
back on.
Iran is showing showing the world exactly who he is. Weak, ineffectual,
Yeah,
can't
look
do
at him. Like,
anything.
hey, look how red faced he is, dude. Like,
Yeah. Did you see the AI redo of this?
oh, I think I saw maybe a little bit of it, but like,
Where
it's
where
just
he
like
starts
phone.
walking
Like,
away and keels over into the haystack
oh
and
no, I
everybody
didn't.
around her comes around clapping because he gave out.
Oh God, I wish. If only, man.
It's hilarious.
I shit myself. He looks like he shit himself there. But I mean,
He
just
filled
look
his
at him.
diaper up.
God, just like,
Netanyahu's playing him. Iran's playing him. He's not anything. He's weak, ineffectual, can't get anything done.
he's literally that kid that you can say, "Wow, you're so good at that," and he's like, "Thank you," and you win him. You just won him over. Like, you just have to
Well,
stroke his ego in some way. Boom.
that's what China does.
That's
That's why
literally
he's,
as
yeah.
anybody.
I'm going to China. I'm gonna be tough on China. I know he's gonna be tougher on China than me.
And he
And he
cannot
run.
hear no.
Yeah.
Just every example, he's never evolved as a person since childhood.
Rich entitled
Rich,
white boy.
entitled, little racist prick. Like, everything is his. Like, he's the kid that'll take his ball and go home because he didn't get his way.
He'll
He's
steal
that
your
shit.
ball and go home.
Yeah. And say it was his because it's his
Right.
because you didn't treat him fair, whatever, like
Right. Yeah.
he's that shitty kid in every situation. Like, take a situation from your childhood where you remember a kid being just such a pain in the ass piece of shit. That's him.
Right. It's totally, yeah.
He's
Uh,
on both sides of it. The sniveling little fucking kid that is just like taking his ball and going home, and then the bully on the other side of it that, the kind of the taking his ball because he can because his daddy or whatever, like
Right.
not the bully in the sense of like beating people up. He gets other people to do that for him.
Yeah.
Like he pays other big kids to be up for him because he's never been punched in the nose in his life when he should have
Yeah.
been many
Yeah.
times.
I've seen quite a few movies like that where it's
God,
what is that? The
just
old
like one
Bugsy.
little punch in the nose. So just can we get that? Like maybe I'll be okay if he's never convicted or sees a jail cell. If we just get a video of him getting one good one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Anybody, I don't care.
she just metaphorically punched him in the nose and he ran off.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we got that piece.
I know,
We
but
should
it would be nice.
play that on repeat on that one special day that's coming very soon
Yeah.
because he is dying.
All right.
You know,
Hopefully. I
he's got
mean,
heart issues. His cankles are bigger than my thighs. You know,
yeah, I know, but his fucking ass is gonna live to 95, dude.
you
I know
think?
it. It's like the worst people do. I don't know. His dad did, didn't he? His dad looked old as fuck in pictures.
Oh, so only the good die young, huh?
Yeah, kind of. It was like where I was going with it, I guess. Yeah. Sadly.
That's Piano Man, right?
Mm-hmm. Billy Joel.
Yeah. Who's been known to not be a nice person too.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're people.
Allegedly.
Celebrities are people. I feel like you take
Allegedly.
one person that has the interaction that I'm sure, you know, when this podcast
Like
makes us rich and famous, somebody's gonna think I'm an asshole.
we probably are in some
Yeah, no,
way
I mean that's the
or
thing is they're
another.
people. Like if you
Right.
so like I'm just thinking like I give celebrities kind of a benefit of the doubt in that situation when I hear that because what would you do if somebody's like approaching you and your family while you're trying to have dinner and like shit like that and
Right.
then now they're the asshole because they're like tell you to fuck off.
Right.
You know,
At first you're probably like, oh, that's cool. Like I've made it, blah,
yeah,
blah.
and you will embrace
But
it
10
somewhat,
years
but it gets
deep,
old fast.
yeah.
Yeah,
10
and
years
then you
deep,
just want
I'll
to
be
have dinner
like,
with your family once without being hassled in
right,
public.
right,
Because you're like, yeah, I want to enjoy this time at this nice restaurant with my family or
right,
Disney World. And then I saw him at Disney World and he was a big old jerk. Well, yeah, because he
right,
was trying to spend time with his kid, or whatever.
right, right.
That's where I tend to think when I hear that
I knew
about
I knew a
celebrities.
dude I knew a dude in the late '80s that had videotape of Tommy Lee walking through SeaWorld here in Orlando.
Oh yeah.
Back when Motley Crue was still huge.
Oh yeah.
Uh, He was walking with a huge entourage. I think
I
Heather was
bet,
with him at
yeah.
that.
He always
Heather
was,
was
right?
Yeah, Heather was with him, I think, at
Oh,
that
Locklear,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it was Locklear days. And I was like, well, he didn't get close, but I was like, you still got the video.
Yeah,
So
that's
you know
all I
what I
would care,
mean? Like,
honestly. Like, just to see the person. Like, I was in San Francisco walking down the street, and it's crowded. Like, there's like New York City street you see in the movies where it's like you're going through people.
right,
And Danny, my sister, was behind me and she was like, "Hey, Marky, that was Dave Chappelle. You just bumped in." Like, I literally, like, Dave Chappelle, like, walked into me.
right,
And like him, we're just like, oh, excuse me, kind of.
right,
And I was like, no way, really? And I like kind of like I did chase him down a little bit just to like see him, and I was like saw that it was
right,
him. And then my
right,
mom was like, "Oh, Mr. Chappelle." I'm like, "No, no, no, mom. Like, don't bother him.
right,
Like, chill.
right,
Like, he was on the
right.
phone,
You
but I
just
bet he
wanted to
wasn't
confirm
really
it.
on the phone. I bet he was like, thank you. Like,
Right,
I'm on the phone. Like, to walk down the street without being hassled by crazy like everybody."
right.
But I
Like
did
it's a
want to see that
move.
it was him. Like, that's the thing.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, you
and
want the
my
confirmation.
yeah, just to be like, hey, that's
Right,
fucking him. Because
right,
like my wife loves going to cons. Like we love horror movies and stuff, and we go to cons, and like she loves meeting celebrities. And I always find it awkward because what do you say? Like, I'm a big fan of your
right,
movie, sir, or like,
right,
ma'am, or like,
Right.
whatever, and it's always kind of an awkward situation. And some celebrities
Yeah.
are actually really good at making it a good interaction. Like,
Right.
what was that guy from Scream? Matt LeBlanc, isn't that his name? Or not Matt? That's the Friends guy.
That's
Matthew
Friends.
Lillard.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard, great. Like, such a cool guy that like just knows how to interact with people. But and then you have other
Right.
people that they're just there, like take your photo, and they're very quiet or whatever. But I always find it so super awkward. So, but I just am like, I like to go, and I don't. You know how much it costs me to not get a picture? That much. And I'm like, hey, that's
Right.
fucking Matthew Lillard. Cool. Like,
Right.
that's it. Like, boom, done.
Yeah, I want to meet Les Claypool in 11 days, I
Oh, that's
think,
cool. Yeah,
and Sean Lennon.
it's pretty sick.
So yeah, I'm like, what am I gonna? I'm already
I'm
like,
always
what am I?
nervous. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
what
like
do you
what
say?
am
What are
I?
you gonna say? I love
Yeah,
your
I've been
music,
a
sir.
Primus fan since
Right. And how many times has he heard that? But
right. Yeah, I mean, since Suck
it's
on
like I'll try
This,
and
like,
think of a good question to ask him that he's had in an interview or something.
right? Like, I mean, I met Vinnie Paul, and I was like, "What's
Same when
up?"
we
And
met him.
that,
Yeah, we met him
yeah,
together, and like
yeah,
I
we
was
met up
actually
together.
just thinking that because I was like, I didn't not know what to say, and he don't give a fuck. He's like,
No.
your tits are too hairy. Get out of here. He don't give a fuck about me. I'm sure,
No.
like, if I had nice tits hanging out, then he's
Right.
gonna give me more attention. I say that because he owned a strip club. He was a man who liked
Right.
his
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Um,
yeah,
I mean, it was cool. He did sign two things for
that
me,
was
and I didn't
nice.
ask
Yeah,
him. He just knew
right.
I was a Pantera fan
Yeah, he could tell,
because
right? Which is cool.
it
He
was
could tell the
after
old
his
school
brother.
guys that, yeah.
Yeah, it was after his brother had already passed, and he was with Hell Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah, that was cool or whatever. But yeah, it was just super awkward. Like, what do you
Yeah,
do?
exactly. Right. That's right. Every time. It's always like that too.
Right.
And the more you care, the more of a fan you are, the more awkward it is because the more nervous you are.
Right.
So it's like now I just made an ass of myself and somebody like, I'm a bumbling
Yeah,
idiot. And
you're
now
trying
it's
not
like,
to.
yeah, right. I was like, I want to actually have, will you be my best friend? That's why I was like,
Right.
I even said that to my wife. I was like, one celebrity I know I would do that with is like Elijah Wood. I'm like, Frodo. And like, but I
Right.
would be like, dude, like, we have a lot of interests in common. We can be best friends if I'm cool right now.
Right.
Just be cool. I would not.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. And when there was open, like when Primus had open, he had an open call for drummers. My kids
That'd
were
be
like,
sick.
dude, you should put a video out. I'm like, there's no way I'd be able to play with less every single night. You know what I mean?
That's a taxing physically job, I'm sure too. Yeah, drummers.
Well, I mean, he wants you to bring your own to it, your own style to it. He doesn't
Right.
hire the same drummer ever.
That's true.
You know what I mean? He has a different drummer all the time. So yeah, I could have come up, rolled up in there, and just winged it for every single song, just making sure I hit the right parts that they need.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, you're
those
just like
one
playing
parts.
the songs where they want somebody who's gonna like have
yeah.
some
It's like
flair.
you gotta hit the fills for like Rush started their tour this week with the new drummer, the girl drummer,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, yeah, she has to hit the drum fills that Neil did. You know what I mean? Like there's some
I think
there's
they were
some
playing
songs.
out here in LA like
Yeah.
now or like this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there. Yeah, they're starting their tour out there.
Right.
But
That's why LA, man. Every tour stops or ends here. It's sweet.
right. But like you could just do your own thing, and he's perfectly fine with that. He wants the creative musicianship to it.
Yeah,
So I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah, especially a
There's
band
no
like
way.
his. He wants a different fill every night. Like like
I wouldn't want to try to impress him every single, because I'd be so worried about letting him down.
and trying to actually play while being so nervous, playing in front of
Right.
Les Claypool. Right.
I guess that's being a professional, is not being like that, but it's still it's Les Claypool.
Right. It's being at the same level and like having your cool and
Right.
then, like getting to the point where you're like, sure, that's Les Claypool, but I know what I'm doing. Like it's like this is just another day type deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't had that kind of experience.
Right.
Yet.
Well, you had a big gap. You didn't have a set too. You're only back in it now. Like,
Right. Well, I could throw down some Too Many Puppies and stuff,
Yeah, I'm sure.
some American Life and stuff like that. But still, it's not the same as actually doing it in front of
Right.
in front
Yeah,
of a
you're
live.
exactly right. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I
How many
guess
more days of this orange buffoon do we have?
I wish there was a countdown clock, but
Maybe there is.
we should
Let me
start
Google
it.
real fast.
Actually, if we started one, I don't know, we might get something from the FBI or something. Like, what are you planning? I'm like, nothing. It's just literally metaphorical.
I mean, a countdown clock.
Literally metaphorical is kind of oxymoron, I guess. But
Right. For next election. Let's see here.
oh, you mean countdown clock to the end of his presidency? I was thinking a different
Yeah.
countdown clock.
That's why I was like,
Not that I know
FBI. Why
anything.
would the FBI be
Yeah.
worried about a?
I was not. I was totally thinking something else. I will say, but then you not get it out of me.
Well, we got 883 days till 2028 presidential election. And we've got 148 days till the midterm. So somebody does have a
148
problem.
sounded pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad right now.
Honestly, I don't want him to serve his full term. So let's wait and see what happens after 142 days, and then
Well, they have to
restart.
be inaugurated.
Well, I'm just
Sworn
saying,
in.
like that's actually at least a sign or like progress, I
Right.
guess. But
When is swearing in? I don't know this stuff off the top of my head.
January 6th, right? Because that's the whole January 6th. That's the whole thing. It's January 6th is when he's
They were
officially
already
president.
sworn in, weren't they?
No, he got sworn in earlier in the day, and they went to like certify it, and Mike Pence has to like certify it, but it's all January 6th. Yeah, that's when.
Congress swears in on January 3rd.
Swears the president in.
No, that's when Congress is
Congress
sworn
is.
in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess it's just not the same day as the president.
That's why I was saying it's not the 6th. The
I would've
6th
thought
was
it was
them
the same day, yeah.
certifying. That was them certifying the election.
But isn't that the whole but they certified after he was sworn in earlier that morning? I'm pretty sure. No?
No.
I don't remember. I'm just remembering.
Yeah, Capitol floor, on the floor of the Capitol, January 3rd.
Oh, okay.
So maybe January 4th?
Make it a new holiday. I don't know if they can move that fast, hopefully. I doubt it, knowing them.
Dude, between November and January, they better be blistering out some bills that are just going to light shit on fire. Especially if the Dems take both.
Dude,
They take the House and the
they're just
Senate.
so
they
bad
better
at
get
actually
working.
doing it, though. Like, they take forever and bullshit and find reasons to not do it.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm behind Plattner. He's saying he wants to do it.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm sick of with the Dems, though, for real. Like, and I see it happening. January 4th, and then it's gonna be May, and we're gonna be like, what, dude? Like, what? All of us are gonna be online saying, y'all aren't doing anything. What is happening? And they're
Right.
gonna be dancing around it and having the reasons why it's not quite right. And this is what we're building to. We're trying to get at this. This is what you should be doing now.
Right.
And have it ready so that on January 4th, it's done and you push it through.
Get rid
But
of
they don't
Schumer
know.
and
Well,
Jeffries.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're not doing this right now. Like,
Right.
so we have that to look forward to.
All right. Well, be cool. Like, comment, subscribe. Trump's a thin-skinned little baby
Let's
bitch.
laugh at him. Fucking loser, dude.
One more time.
How is someone so successful to become the president such a fucking loser? Like, subscribe. See you,
Bingo.
losers.